Hi, welcome to another thrifting video. I didn't film an intro because my car AC was out, so I was sweaty and upset, so let's just get right into the vlog. Went to Savers, my all-time favorite thrift store. This is the one I go to most often for sure. Grabbed a cart, headed straight over to the frame aisle where I find gems such as this one. Really should have bought it. Would go perfect in my room. Found this cute mirror. Went to check for cameras. My Savers either has like 10 cameras in stock or none, which is interesting. Pro tip, I love using little containers like this as jewelry dishes. I already have a few. And then I really needed to find a vase because I made that Lego flower bouquet and it doesn't come with a vase, so I needed something to hold it. All the vases were dirty though, except for this one that was filled with pine cones. Like a lot of them were scratched or like dirty beyond cleaning, except for the one filled with the pine cones. So that's the one that I'm going for. Not much else luck in that section. Went through the skirts a little bit, but I found this pair of brand new Level pants that were like everything in 2015. I thought that was so funny. I would have died for those so long ago. Passed up on them. And then I forced myself to go through women's tops. I have the hardest time going through women's tank tops, blouses, like short sleeve shirts, because I never find anything and it gets really frustrating. That section is always the most crowded and clogged. But I found some great things like these shirts. So glad I looked. Found the shirt that is the Shein knockoff of this one Princess Polly shirt, but the text doesn't make that much sense, which is funny. Unfortunately, I did not have much luck at all in this section today. The one thing that I did find was a men's shirt, so it was in the wrong size and section when I found it. Been looking for overalls. I keep finding them at Savers, but all of the ones I find are outside of my size or kind of ugly to me. No luck so far. I will continue searching. Then I found this Princess Polly dress, which was really cute and exciting. I just don't see myself ever wearing that shade of blue, so I passed up on it. I keep seeing more and more brands that are like trendy right now in this thrift store. I love the puff detailing on this dress. I've been looking for a dress with that kind of detailing on the sleeves. I just kind of hated the body of it, so I passed up on it. Found some cool stuff that I passed up on, like this Space Jam hoodie. And then I also found this Disney raincoat. I'm sure someone will be really excited for that. Not my style, so I passed up on it, but really cool. I looked through hats for a bit. I'm kind of hoping to find a hat to wear to the gym for when my hair is greasy and I don't want to wash it because I'm going to the gym. But I'm not a hat person. Anytime I try to wear a hat, I feel like a fraud because I feel like people can tell that I'm not a hat person. And I found this Juicy Couture top that would have made me feel like a MILF, and I regret not getting it because look at this. I was like, that's not my style, that's not something that I'm gonna wear, but literally MILF status. I'm going there literally today as I'm filming this voiceover, and if it's still there, I'm buying it. And no one can talk me out of it. This is what my cart looked like at the end. Usually I have a lot more stuff that I end up putting back. Today somehow I didn't. The only thing that I ended up putting back was the mirror, just because I don't really have space for it in my room. I don't know what I'd do with it. So yeah, that is the vlog part. Okay, I'm back with the haul. This is actually more than you saw in pickup and Savers because I bought a few things off Depop, so I'm also going to include those in the haul. It's just been thrifting in my area, especially at my favorite thrift store that I've been going to, has just been really frustrating recently because of resellers. Every single time I go into a thrift store now, I see a whole group of people just usually around my age just taking everything off the shelf, everything nice and cool and vintage looking, and I know that resellers in my area have been a lot more prevalent. There's also like a vintage store that I think gets a lot of their stuff from the store that I go to, which like really cool. That store is nice and all. I went to it in one of my vlogs, but it's really frustrating watching everything get taken off the shelves and then just marked up. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of why I've been shopping on Depop a little more recently, and I haven't been finding as much of the thrift stores. But I'll start with everything, hello, I'm not that pale, I swear. I'll start with everything I got at Savers first. So this is the vase that you saw in my vlog part with the pine cones in it. I've been needing a vase because of my Lego flower bouquet. So there were a ton of vases that looked just like this that were kind of filthy dirty, and I did not know if they would clean well. And then there's this one that was full of pine cones, but it looked clean, so I was able to take it home, just take the pine cones out and then clean it out, and it looks so much better now. So pro tip, like I've said before, you can always buy a picture frame, like a picture with a frame, and just take the picture out at a thrift store. Like you can find nice frames that way. So I guess also keep a lookout for vases with weird things in them, because maybe you can take the weird things out and just have a nice vase. Think outside the box when it comes to like weird knickknacks and stuff at thrift stores. Next, okay, this I'm obsessed with. It's actually Free People, like that's really exciting. Typically I would avoid like buying, so I would never buy underwear from a thrift store. That's just kind of a personal thing. And I avoid buying like bras and bralettes unless they're new with tags. Beautiful color, I'm obsessed with it. Not sure exactly what to style it with. I bought a jacket that I think it'll look good under. Or I could just wear this bra, but that's like kind of boring, you know, because like I think the whole world needs to see this. It's absolutely beautiful and lacy. And it was only, wait, I have the price tag, sorry. Oh. I'm wearing sweatpants, ignore that. This was $2.90, or this was $1.99, including the pine cones, which I don't need to use. The bralette was $5.99, which is kind of funny because usually nice name brands get marked up at my thrift store, but I'm not complaining about that. And then there was also a sale, so I ended up paying like $4 for it. Then I found this Nike shirt. I almost didn't believe it was Nike because I've never seen this color before, but like the entire reason that I bought it was this really pretty pink swoosh on it. And it's Nike, so it's nice, but like literally I just love the color of that swoosh, and I love that it's embroidered instead of printed on. It was $9.49, it was a little bit more on the expensive side, but I couldn't pass up the pink swoosh. I'm a simp for activewear, sorry. Then this is the thing that I found not in the right section, but I'm kind of glad I found it. It's just Champion shirt. It's the like actual like nice thick Champion, because I found a lot of Champion that's kind of like thin and it'll wear away easy at the thrift store, but this is the nice kind of Champion. It's super thick. I love this color and I love the font that they used. I'll probably wear this all the time to the gym is my main thought for it. I'm glad that I checked the section that I did, even though I didn't find anything that was supposed to be in there, because this is so nice. The Champion shirt was $6.49 and it was marked men's, so it was in the wrong size and section completely when I found it. I only got 4 things at Savers, but then I got a few things on Depop. So I have one Set Active thing, and Set Active's website kind of gets sold out really fast, and it's also very expensive. So what I like to do on Depop is search Set Active new with tags, because people will sell it a lot better deal and you're still getting it brand new. So I got this really pretty baby blue set. It's a sort of V-neck and then also has a V-back on the top. And then biker shorts. This is a little different material than the first Set Active that I have, and I actually like this a lot. I definitely splurged on this like way more than I needed to, but I'm so glad that I bought it because I definitely love it. I love the shade of blue. I think the little set details on it are cute. And yeah. Similarly, I like to search Gymshark that's either new with tags or like very gently used. And originally I was just looking for these leggings that I absolutely love. They're the like camo print, they're super thick, and they have like the butt scrunch that's supposed to make your butt gains look real good. Because I've been a gym rat recently, if you can't tell by my like, yeah. I can bench the bar. I can bench a little more than a bar. Again, love the details. So originally I was just looking for these leggings, but then the girl threw in the top for really cheap, so I ended up getting the whole set as like a really good deal. I don't really like wearing them together just because the top is like long sleeves and it's like leggings and there's just a lot of pattern. It's a little bit too much for me, but I love wearing them separately. Love how thick this material is. And then for the top, I really like that it has the thumb holes. That's just a detail I really like for absolutely no reason. And then the back, super cute. I definitely really like the thickness of it. If you're thinking of trying out an activewear brand, especially if it's something like Gymshark or Set Active that's really expensive, I would definitely recommend checking Depop first, because then you can find something at a better price range and try it out before you splurge on the actual website. Or honestly, because I've tried these brands before and it's just easier to find stuff that's new with tags at a better deal. And then last but definitely not least, I've been wanting a long leather jacket for a really long time. Like, it's all over my Pinterest board. Sorry, I'm like getting pale again on my screen. It's all over my Pinterest board, and I definitely should have bought it more into the season, but there was one that I was looking at on Depop and it went on sale, and I was kind of hoping it would go on sale. I was watching it for like a while. So the second it went on sale, I bought it. It's from Gap originally. It's like just long enough. It actually fits me so perfectly. I'm obsessed with it. I did splurge a little bit on it for like a thrifted piece, but again, it's kind of hard to... I have so many outfits planned out with this, so I'm a little bit sad that it's already starting to get warm again, but I also know this will be a staple piece that I can keep in my closet for years because it's really nice quality and I don't think it'll ever go out of style. Shout out Depop again for finding me everything that I can't find in my own thrift store. I find plenty of leather jackets in my thrift store, but they're either like short or they have like shoulder pads I don't like, or they're like definitely not anywhere close to my size. So sometimes you just gotta go on Depop if you've been waiting too long and you cannot find something that you really want. That is everything that I thrifted. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there are videos you want to see from me. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!
Heard you say I'm not the baddest, but you lie. It ain't my fault.